Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite manifestation rituals that really work for me, and I hope that this will help you get whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And before I start, make sure you hit the like button if you want to see more content like this. The first one is to sleep on it, and I mean this in a literal sense. So some people will use like pictures and some people will use symbols. And basically all you do is you're gonna look at either the picture or whatever symbol that you've used. A lot of people like to use crystals, so you can do that. You're gonna look at the picture or the item that you've chosen at night right before you go to bed, and you're going to manifest and visualize and think about what it is that you're trying to manifest, and you want to get in the feels and the emotions of having that, and you want to basically fall asleep with those feelings and emotions and like being in a state of happiness and a state of bliss, because when you're asleep your subconscious is very active, and if you're like dreaming you could be entering like parallel realities. So if you fall asleep thinking about the things that you want to manifest, a really powerful magnetic pull will be created, and it's going to make it so much easier for you to attract whatever it is that you are trying to manifest into your reality. The second one is to give what you want to receive. So you've heard that you attract what you are, not what you want. So if you want friends who like buy you flowers and celebrate you, then what you're going to do is start buying your friends flowers and start celebrating that, and then naturally they will do it back. If you want to manifest wealth and abundance and money, then you're going to live as if you are a wealthy person. You're going to do what you can, like within your means and within what you can afford, but you're going to be generous. Like if you're tipping, you're going to do it with like a positive, giving, generous feeling. If you're buying your friends flowers, you're gonna do it with like happy positivity. You're gonna do it with joy. If you want to manifest like your soulmate or love, then what you could do is you could help your friend manifest love or manifest their soulmate. And the reason that this works so well is when you're helping someone else manifest something, generally you're able to have very low expectations. When you're trying to manifest for yourself, you can get into the like, well, when is it gonna happen? Like, how is it gonna happen? You can kind of get obsessed with it, and it can be difficult to let go. When you're trying to help someone else manifest, it's a lot easier to let go. You don't have the same like expectations. So it's a really good practice in letting go, because typically when you do this, it's gonna happen a lot more quickly. It's going to be a lot more powerful than if you were like obsessing over it. This is a really good practice to kind of show you like the power of letting go. The third one is to idealize the now. This can be very difficult for some people because our minds are really good at glamorizing the future, glamorizing all of the things that we don't already have. It's like when you want to buy like a new dress or something like that, you know, it's the most beautiful dress, and you feel like having this dress will elevate your wardrobe. It's gonna make you look so stylish. You're just gonna have like the perfect aesthetic in it and it's gonna change your whole life, right? But you have thought that about so many things before you bought them, and now they're in your closet and you just don't have that same like glamour in your mind. What you don't have, your mind can glamorize very easily. What you do have, but it's already a part of your life, feels very like natural, like it's supposed to be there. It's very easy for you to take that for granted until it's gone. And I had this little epiphany the other day. I was like thinking about how, because I was struggling with all of the things that I want currently and all of the things that I'm like chasing after. And I think when you're young, you want to chase things like success and maybe recognition or material things, material goods, like abundance, material abundance. And I think about how when I'm older, about how when a lot of people are older, they tend to have those things. They tend to have the success, the material, the wealth, the abundance. But then what happens when you're old? What do you really want? You don't really care about any of that. What you want is your youth. You want your beauty. You want your health, right? And you're like looking back from when you were younger and you're like, oh, I wish I would have enjoyed my youth and appreciated my healthy body and like the lack of pain and the ability to just live life in a carefree way. So really none of this matters. So you might as well just let it go, because no matter what, at different stages in your life, you're always going to be wanting the things that you don't have. So what you have to do is chase peace. If you can find peace now, then you're gonna manifest everything that you want, and you're gonna be a lot happier, because you'll never truly be fulfilled if you're looking for things from the outside to fulfill you. If you think a partner will fulfill you, if you think like wealth will fulfill you, it'll never happen. You'll just keep wanting different things. And the sooner you realize that and make peace with the now and find joy and appreciate all of the good things that's in your current reality, the happier you'll be. And when you're in a happier state, you're gonna be able to manifest everything that you want a lot more easily. The next one is to put yourself on a pedestal and to take your goals off of the pedestal. Again, I go back to glamorizing the things that we want, that we don't already have. If you are thinking of wanting to manifest, I don't know, maybe a job or a significant other or money, whatever it is, and you have these things, these goals on a pedestal, like higher than yourself, it's gonna be so much harder for you to get these things, because it's like out of your reach in your mind, because you are the one that's like creating these illusions of placement. So what you have to do is take those things off the pedestal and put yourself on a pedestal. As you do this, as you elevate yourself, you're going to be able to attract things a lot more quickly. And then when you have those things, you might realize that they weren't as glamorous as you thought they were going to be. If you think back on all of the things that you have already manifested, maybe it was like a job or a partner, maybe in your mind you were like, oh, this is gonna be like the most amazing like job I've ever, like I'm so excited. And then once you get there, you're like, oh, it's not what I thought, right? And then same with the partner, maybe you were like, oh, this person is gonna be so amazing, and then once you have them, you're like, ah, they're not like what I thought they would be. So this has happened to you probably before. This is exactly what's going on. You're just putting your new goals on a pedestal. You're making it out to be bigger and better than it is. So what you need to do is put yourself on a pedestal and take everything else off. And as you do this, you're going to radiate a really attractive, confidence and powerful energy that's going to get you all of the things that you want. And I want to just leave you with one like little note, like a little warning, not to scare you or anything, but one thing you're gonna notice as you elevate yourself, as you get all of the things that you want, you're gonna start to notice that people around you, maybe like friends or colleagues, like whatever, you're gonna start to notice that those people might start to slip away. Because when you elevate yourself, you kind of become out of their reach. And this will show up in forms of like jealousy or resentment, and it can be hurtful. I kind of experienced this myself recently. Not that I'm like, I don't think I'm out of like other people's reach, but it's just that when some people who are like unhappy with their own life, or they're like unhappy with who they are and their current situation, when they see you rise, I think sometimes it just creates like a sense of resentment, maybe like some kind of spitefulness, maybe jealousy. And so you might start to kind of lose those people. And it's actually a sign that you're doing well. And if you're going out there and getting the things that you want and living your best life, and these connections start to fade away, don't be worried or like concerned or sad, because I was like really sad about it and stuff, because this just means that the universe is clearing out room for new and better connections, people who are actually going to be supportive and love you and help raise you up, people who will never try to tear you down. So yeah. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope that you found value in this, and if you did, I trust that you'll like, comment, and share this with someone who might also find this to be impactful. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!